Welcome to Hub-Bub, the People's Podcast, where we engage our citizens and investors with the activities of the Planning and Code Administration and encourage everyone to contribute to Hagerstown's growth.
Well, greetings everyone. It's 2020. We welcome everyone to another edition of the Hub-Bub Podcast. We're starting a new month, and if you're listening, you're not going to be able to tell, but if you're watching and you have watched, it looks a little different today. Donnie's not with us, who normally works with us. No, he hasn't been fired. He didn't quit. There's no scandalous thing going on. But rather, this is really just a special edition of the Hub-Bub Podcast that we're having this month. And it's really a special program that we're really working with Parks and Rec program today. And what they're going to talk to us about today is a nice program. It's the Hub City 100-miler, 1 mile a day for 100 days. So we look forward to talking about that. As we've shared with you in the past, our Hub-Bub podcasts are made primarily for the residents of Hagerstown, but a lot of the information that we feature can really benefit anybody, no matter where you are in the world. So that is so true with the program we're going to be talking about today. So welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we're excited.
Absolutely. So maybe you could introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about what you do.
Okay. I'm Amy Riley. I am the Parks and Rec coordinator for the city of Hagerstown, and we help bring variety and programming to Hagerstown City Parks. We like to engage the community in a lot of different activities, from swimming at our Potterfield pool to golfing at our local municipal golf course, or by participating in special events and in our fitness programs.
And my name is Emily Conrad. I'm a recreation assistant here at the City of Hagerstown Parks and Recreation. And my primary duties here are to connect people with opportunities for programs, events, and facilities in our 22 beautiful parks here in the City of Hagerstown.
Well, thank you very much. And so we are very excited to chat with you about this program. Again, it's called the Hub City 100-Miler Challenge. Now, we hear 100 miles. That's a lot to cover. What are we talking about here in reality?
Okay, so don't freak out. That's the first thing, because a lot of people do hear 100 miles and they're like, I can't do 100 miles in one day. So that's not the goal of the program. The goal of the program is to challenge yourself to do 1 mile a day for 100 days. And you can do that by walking, by running, or you could do 20 minutes of physical activity that counts as your daily mile. So we just want you to cover 100 miles in 100 days.
Okay, all right, so 1 mile a day, that's not too bad. That sounds manageable. So for those who are maybe time conscious, how long do you think it takes to cover a mile?
For the average person, it takes about 20 minutes to walk a mile at a comfortable pace. So we have translated that 20-minute time frame into a mile. So you can really do anything in that mile, physical activity, for 20 minutes, and that equals a mile. And you just want to do that once a day for 100 days.
Okay. Does that include being able to run the mile? Can you run it?
Me personally, I guess I could run it if I had to, but I don't really like to run. But that's what's so great about this program. You can walk, skip, hop, jump, dance your 20-minute mile. You don't have to run if you don't like to. Of course, you're welcome to if you like to. Or you could go to the gym. Some people have what we call gym-timidation, so this is a perfect program for those who do love to go to the gym and for those who'd rather not. You can really make it fit your personal preference and what you like to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, other examples of what you could do to get your daily mile in, since it's in winter and it's snowing, I guess, here in Hagerstown today, and other places, you could shovel your neighbor's driveway for 20 minutes. You're going to build up a sweat. You're going to be doing physical activity. So if you're shoveling for 20 minutes, that counts as your mile. You could also go for a walk with your dog. And we'd love for folks in the city to utilize our park system and the Hagerstown Cultural Trail. And as Emily said, we have 22 beautiful parks in the city. So we want people to be outside, even though it's cold. We want them to be outside moving their bodies. That is one of the goals of the 100-miler, is to get people outside and moving. But you could also do a fitness class from your home, say like Amazon Prime, load up a video and do something for 20 minutes. That counts as your mile. And if you're a biker, we also have folks who ride a bike, and you can get a lot of miles in 100 days by bike riding. So get creative, have fun with it, and you can email us questions at any time if you're like, does this count as a mile? And then we can definitely let you know.
Excellent.
We do have, speaking of trails and ways to get your miles in the city of Hagerstown, we have the Hub City Bike Loop, which is a great way to get your miles in. That's actually a 10-mile loop that goes around the perimeter of Hagerstown. And we actually have a bronze medal rating for biker community here in Hagerstown. So that's something we're pretty proud of as well.
Good.
Another great way to get miles in is to come to our classes at our Fit Room at Fairgrounds Park. The Fit Room's fairly new. It's been here a couple years, but folks are still finding out about what we do at the Fit Room. But you can come do a Zumba class, a yoga class, our new flying fitness class, and every class that's 20 minutes or more counts as a mile. And if you do a 40-minute class, obviously that would be 2 miles. So we have a lot of options for you to get your miles in every day.
Yeah, excellent. In fact, I keep plugging their nice program of events. On page 5 of it, there's a nice picture of the Fit Room. We were just there last month as a department and had some nice interaction there, and I couldn't help to notice the nice modern look to that room, and a lot of open space and light coming in there, and really kind of a welcoming environment to stay fit, as you just mentioned. And that's a very historic structure as well. And it's been around for some time. So a lot of the residents who've been around here for some time, they can recall when it was used for other things, as a grandstand, used for horse races and concerts and so forth, even the Great Hagerstown Fair. So yeah, very nice facility.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really proud of the Fit Room. It's our primary indoor facility that we run programs out of. It's a great example of adaptive reuse of a historic structure. You can check out in our seasonal guide or on our website all of the programs we have featured there. And you also can rent the Fit Room out for your private party usage. So that's another great use of that facility.
Excellent. And so we'll have some future Hub-Bub Podcast programs talking to you guys and other instructors as well. So we'll look forward to finding out a little bit more about the programs that go on there that all of those in the public can take advantage of. So now, as far as this program, the Hub City 100 Miler Challenge, how long has it been going on, and how did it get started?
Okay, so the 100 Miler has been going on for 7 years. Our first year was 2014. And our first year, we registered 650 people for the challenge, which we were really excited about. Last year, we had 1,300. So this year, we're hoping to exceed that participation. But we started 7 years ago because a startling statistic got our attention. Hagerstown was ranked the 5th most obese metro area in the country. And we're like, we need to get Hagerstown off that list. So we were like, what could we do to offer the community an easy program that they could adapt from their own home? And we actually reached out to Roanoke, Virginia. We saw that they were doing a Roanoke 100 Miler, and we thought, wow, what an interesting concept, one that we could feel like is easy for a lot of different fitness levels of all ages, and one that we could adapt for Hagerstown. So we brought it to the city, and it's been doing really well, and a lot of folks get excited about it, especially in the winter months, because you cross that New Year's Eve and you're kind of dreading your holiday regret, and you want to get moving and you don't know how, and the 100 Miler is a good option for you.
Good. I totally agree with that, and I could exercise more. But when I do it, I do feel good physically, but it kind of makes your morale better too. You just feel happier, get those endorphins going and so forth. So yeah, it definitely can bring a lot of physical benefits. It helps adopt a more healthy lifestyle, I'm sure. But I think maybe what people want to know is, what are some other incentives for participating? Because it does take time and it does take effort to participate in the program. So what are the incentives?
The prizes!
All right.
We
So
rehearsed that. No.
yeah.
No, there's so many prizes. So entering into the 100 Miler is, hate to say it, it's like buying a raffle ticket to win some pretty awesome prizes. So there's 14 weeks of the program. Every week we draw prizes. This year we're able to offer 3 prizes a week. So you're eligible for 3 weekly prizes for 14 weeks, and we also have grand prizes. The weekly prizes range anywhere from gift certificates to local restaurants and establishments, maybe a 30-minute facial or massage, some outdoor excursions, some opportunities to participate in other 5Ks or other fitness and wellness programs in Hagerstown. So they're pretty awesome weekly prizes. And Emily can tell you some more about the grand prizes and maybe some other prizes she's excited about.
Sure.
I'm really excited about the prizes. Thanks to people in the community and businesses who've donated a lot of great incentives to help get people motivated to be moving. Also some recreational offerings, like different museums have offered free admission. We have some movies from the Washington County Historical Society. We have different martial arts programs and just gym goodie bags. I mean, the list goes on. You can check out the full list of prizes at our website for the event, which is www.hagerstownmd.org/HubCity100. When it comes to the grand prizes, at the end of the 100 days, we draw some of our grand prizes. So they would include 2 different bikes. We give away a kayak. We give away a kayaking excursion with River and Trail Outfitters. It's like a whitewater rafting guided excursion, and there's tons of prizes. So that's a big incentive. All you have to do is enroll, even in the basic level, which is just $10. We'll get into that a little bit more in a bit, but yeah.
Awesome. So even that in addition makes it really all worth it. Now, earlier you mentioned a newsletter. Now, how does that help us out? What does that entail?
So every Thursday we send out a newsletter by email. It's like an e-cast to get people, keep them motivated and engaged. It'll include some recipes, some tips for ways to get your milers in. We have interviews with other 100-milers who've had success with the program in the past to kind of share their experience and get people excited about it and show what impact can really be achieved when you put the effort into doing this program. And we also announce the prize winners in that newsletter on Thursday, so that's something else to look for.
People are definitely waiting for the newsletter to see if they won a prize.
Yeah. Awesome.
If I can say too, one of the most rewarding parts of our job and rolling out the 100-miler program, like Emily mentioned, we feature some of the 100-milers that participate in our newsletter, and their stories of success with the program are pretty amazing. A lot of them use it as a weight loss program to help diabetes and some chronic illnesses, and we have a lot of 100-milers that just have such great success that they've been with us since the first year.
Awesome.
And it's also really cool to see 100-milers getting their friends, family, and neighbors involved. Even if you don't have a lot of family, if you have like a dog, you can even do your miles with your dog. We even have special prizes for those who, and an enrollment level for those who sign up with their pups. So I know Hagerstown has a big community of dog lovers, and you can get your 100 miles in. It's always funner to do it with a family member or friend, but you can do it on your own too. And like you said, it has a lot of benefits, not just physical, but exercise improves your brain function, it improves your emotional well-being. And one of the cool things we love about the 100-miler is the sense of the community that we get by reaching out and creating opportunities for people to connect.
Awesome. Excellent information. So there are some important dates that everybody wants to be aware of if they want to participate in that as well. So can you share those with us?
Absolutely. So the 100-miler actually started on Friday, January 10th, but don't freak out because you can still register for the 100-miler. We actually still take registrations through the end of January because we know there's some folks out there that procrastinate like me and they're not sure what they want to do, and we can still get you signed up, so don't worry about that. So the program started January 10th and it goes through April 18th. It's 100 days, but if you do sign up after January 10th, all you need to do is kind of push yourself a little and do maybe a couple extra miles each day to catch up, and then once you get to the point where the date that we're on, you can continue with your mile a day or go beyond a mile a day. But at the end of the 100 miles, we have a big fitness and wellness fair in partnership with the Herald Mail Media. So we invite all of our 100 miles to walk our final mile together, and then we celebrate with some announcing of the grand prizes, and then we have a wellness fair where the 100-milers can learn a lot more about continuing their wellness journey and staying physically, mentally, and just fit, and just learning how to eat better, and there's just a lot they can learn at that wellness fair.
The finale is awesome because it brings everyone together. The t-shirts will be in by then. Also the medal for those who have chosen to take the 100-mile challenge to the next level and double up and do at least 200 miles in the 100 days. So we've have some people who want to add that extra level of challenge. But at the Herald Mail Press Room, we do the finale, and like Amy said, in addition to the great grand prize giveaways we do there, it's really cool to see everyone out in their shirt and representing on the cultural trail. So the Hagerstown Cultural Trail is one of the newest trails in the city of Hagerstown. It connects the Downtown Arts and Entertainment District to our local gem, the Hagerstown City Park, which is home to 4 different museums, including the Town Founders Home, our City Park Train Hub, which will be open this summer, spring and summer and fall, and the Washington County Museum of Fine Arts, which is a great asset to our community, and also the Valley Art Association at the Mansion House Museum is a collaborative of local artists. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Keeps getting more and more exciting. So now you're wondering, how do I sign up?
Yeah, you can sign up. There's a couple ways to do it. You could give us a call at the Parks and Rec office. That's 301-739-8577, extension 170. Or you can sign up online. We have a website for the event. It's www.hagerstownmd.org/hubcity100, and we have different levels that you can enroll at. So $10 is the basic enrollment level. That gets you eligible for all of the prizes, the weekly and the grand prizes, and you also get a miles tracking form. We also have a challenge runner app for those who want to digitally track their miles. You can download it on your smartphone. You can sync a Fitbit or smart personal tracking device to that app, so it'll automatically report your miles for you. Or if you don't have that and you want to use the website, you can go in and manually enter your miles you've earned to keep track. The other way you can enroll is the $20 level, which includes all of that, plus a short sleeve t-shirt like the ones we're wearing today. We also have a $25 level, which will be a long sleeve t-shirt, same design, little warmer. And then we have the other $25 enrollment level is with your dog, where your dog will get a beautiful bandana that matches your Hub City 100 Miler t-shirt. And you guys can go out on our trails and match and represent that way. And then, like I mentioned before, we have the 100 Miles More Medal of Achievement that people can sign up for. It'll be $10 to add that medal, and it looks really great with the shirt, I gotta say. And
If you go on our website, you can see what the medal looks like.
yes,
Yeah, it's really nice.
it's a good way to commemorate all of your achievements with the program. So those are the ways to sign up. Also, if you happen to be one of the staff members at some of our community partners, there's a lot of businesses in the community that have adopted the 100 Miler as their New Year's Wellness program. And in those cases, their staff get to sign up for free. So we at the City of Hagerstown are lucky enough that we're sponsored by our employer. Also, the county government does that. Volvo, Washington County Public Schools, there's a growing list of those sponsors. So if anyone in the audience is listening and you'd like your employer to join the Hub City 100 Miler or be a sponsor, just reach out to us. We'd be happy to set that up for you.
And we do all the work for you. It's like a turnkey program for your employees.
Yeah.
All right. So you all have already given us a lot of reasons why we should join and why we should sign up. Are there any other reasons, any other benefits that you'd like to share in case our listeners aren't convinced yet?
Yeah, I guess I would just say again, there's no age limit to sign up. We've had folks as young as 1 year old to almost 100 years old register for the program. And you could do it from anywhere. So obviously we want the Hagerstown community to be really engaged with our program, but you can sign up from California, you can sign up from North Carolina. We have family members who challenge each other from different states. There might be a core family that lives here in Hagerstown that they have, you know, their kids live other places or the parents live other places, and they challenge each other and they complete the miles in 100 days. So we do want to mention that you don't have to live in the city to participate, and it's for everyone. You're going to learn something. You're going to learn about fitness. If you're intimidated and you're not sure where to start, I really feel like the 100 Miler is a great starting point for everyone.
And why not sign up? What do you have to lose? Maybe a couple pounds? There's really no negative to the program. It's all positive. And it's a great way to get encouraged. And plus, you have better odds of winning a prize through the Hub City 100 Miler than you do, say, buying a lottery ticket. So the odds are in your favor. There's really no reason not to.
Okay, excellent. So we've got this daily goal of a mile a day. Now, what happens if we may miss a day? You know, how does that handle?
That's okay. It's okay to miss a day. Like Amy said before, if you do one of our 1-hour programs at the Fit Room, that counts as 3 miles. So you can take a day off and rest if you like. Sometimes the flu goes around this time of year. If you're sick, obviously you need to rest. Just work a little harder on the days you're feeling well and make up your miles that way. There's no penalty though.
Yeah, good.
You get out of it what you put into it.
Yeah.
And it's all self-reporting and it's honor system, so you just do your best to get your daily mile in, and we're here along the way to encourage you. And it's easy to get in touch with us if you have questions, and we just offer a lot of ways for you to get your miles in. So it's just an easy program for you to try.
Sure. Okay. Well, thank you very much for that information. So now let's get back to the prizes.
Okay.
So person wins their prize. Now they want to get their hands on it. How do they claim it? Maybe you could share that.
Sure. There's a couple ways to claim your prizes. You just pop into our office at Fairgrounds Park. We're located at 351 North Cleveland Avenue in Fairgrounds Park in the grandstand facility. Our office is the only corner of the building painted bright blue, so you can't miss it. And you just come in and show us your miles tracking form. We're not going to tally it up, but just to show us that you're engaged. And we will give you your prize and maybe want to take your picture just to share your success, and then you're on your way. It's super easy.
And if you do live out of town, we can also mail the prize to you. Unless you win the kayak, that might be a little difficult.
Then we'll just float it down river to you. Or upriver.
I'm holding you to that.
We got the C&O Canal historically there, so we haven't had to use it yet, but it's there. And we're proud of that.
All right. Well, sounds great. Any other helpful information that our listeners might want to know that you all would like to add about the program?
Yeah, if you want to learn the most up-to-date information about the Hub City 100 Miler, please like our Facebook page, which is Hagerstown Parks and Recreation, and then also our Instagram page. We would like you to join, follow us, learn more about fitness programs in the city of Hagerstown, learn all about the 100 Miler, and just learn more about Hagerstown and our beautiful parks and how to get more involved.
And I will say this, the Hub City 100 Miler, while it is based out of Hagerstown, it knows no boundaries. We've had people do this program from as far away as California, all the way on the West Coast. They were doing it with their family, so it was a fun way for them to stay fit and in touch with one another. And the farthest away we've ever had someone participate is South Korea. It was a local resident who was going on a business trip, so she was sure to sign up for the Hub City 100 Miler so she could take it with her. And you can really take this program with you wherever you go. Any age, any ability level, as long as you can move your body, this is a great program for you.
Well, this sounds very great. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
We hope you sign up.
Well, I have. I've participated the last couple of years, and I think you all signed me up this year. I gave you permission.
Okay.
So it is an exciting thing, and so we look forward to it. We wish you all success. We look forward to talking with Parks and Rec in the future and introducing more programs that'll be helpful.
We love that.
Thank you. It's great to be here on the Hub-Bub.
Yep.
We look forward to being back soon.
Yeah, absolutely. So as was mentioned, if you'd like to sign up, you can go, one resource is to go to the City of Hagerstown's website, which is hagerstownmd.org. And if you scroll to the bottom of the page, you'll see the 100 Miler link there. And everybody who wants to, they can sign up and get all the details, information. So thank you again, and we wish the whole program success.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.